A warm welcome to everyone. I hope and pray you all are well. Organizer Bobby Bola and the Culture Unite team presents the Asian Arts Festival 2021 online concert on the 20th March from 5 p.m. GMT onwards. I am Janni Khan and I will be your host on the day and before the upcoming event with live interviews with some of the artists who are going to perform from their home or studios. The Asian Arts Festival aims to keep everyone connected with Asian music and dance online. A wide variety of activities include a live concert, workshops, fitness, and exhibition. For more details, visit our website at asianartsfestival.com. In these difficult times, this project also shows appreciation to all key workers and the organizations that support them. Life isn't always about waiting for the storm to pass. It's also about learning to sing and dance in the rain. And that's exactly what we're going to do. My today's guest is a keen, multi-talented, self-taught artist from Birmingham, UK, and also a Garba dancer. She is on a mission to spread positivity and joy through art, especially during the pandemic time. She has embraced her artistic passion from the age of 8. She has been dedicated to the craft ever since. Her appreciation for nature, family, and friends resonates through her intimate drawings. With her art world, she tries to capture the soul of the object she is sketching. With low spirits ever present during the pandemic, she has been trying to motivate people to get more creative. This is so their mind is free from the stresses they are facing during lockdown. She believes that showcasing the fantastic artwork will inspire others to pick up a pencil and start creating well. As well as motivation others, she has also been producing personal and loving pieces for those who have lost loved ones. This is not only due to the pandemic, but as a result of other causes as well. This shows that the artwork is built on the foundation of providing a person with a special moment captured in time. She also believes that her masterpieces are able to be a tool of support and joy for those that need it during the very unprecedented times of the period. And today we will find out more about her artistic inspiration, creative processes, and passion for positivity. A warm welcome to an extremely extraordinary, highly talented artist, a beautiful soul, and an amazing Garba dancer, Nina Chauhan.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you so much. What an intro.
Welcome, Nina.
Oh, thank you so much, Janni, for having me today. And also to Bobby as well for giving me this opportunity to come onto this platform. I'm really honoured, and thank you for your support in everything you've mentioned today. So
We are so delighted, and actually, it's a pleasure and it's an honor to have you with us. So, firstly, thank you so much supporting the Asian Arts Festival to show and taking this platform and taking this opportunity, and then of course showing what you are, such a great artist you are.
oh, thank you so much. Honestly, I think during the pandemic, it's been quite a roller coaster of emotions. And when I heard about the Asian Arts Festival coming on, and then had the opportunity to be part of it, I was just overjoyed. I just thought it's amazing what you guys are creating and able to offer back to everybody else. And to allow people like myself to be part of it. It's just honestly, I cannot thank you enough for noticing people like us to be able to express ourselves out there for everyone else, and to support the sort of positive vibe that we need to keep for ourselves at this time. So
Yes, and that's exactly what we're trying to do, and it's wonderful to see. And I think it's God's blessings as well. We come with so many beautiful people together, like you yourself, and taking this opportunity, this platform, the Asian Arts Festival, as a new, say, like to start something new, and at the same time to show. And I love that we can show everyone, and it's worldwide, and people can see what individually, you're creating, and your art is being, developed in such a way that probably somebody, it gives them inspiration. And that's the beautiful thing about it.
thank you again. Yeah, I think the key thing with me coming back to drawing, because in all honesty, I initially did study in illustration design, and then I had to shelve it for a while as I went
Yeah,
into more admin based and so on. And so really, it was only a sideline thing that I'd work on commissions here and there. But over the pandemic period and the lockdown, I think we kind of realized that that there were quite a few challenges around us
yeah.
where you could, like, mental health gets affected,
Mhm.
looking after your family, making sure.
But before that, I think I know you've done amazing work, which we're going to show later on during the pandemic time. But before that, when did you first develop that love for art? Because the love what you've got is tremendous. It's amazing. So when did that happen?
Um, I think it started at a very young age, and I think it's something that you touched on earlier. That
Yeah,
when I was young, I really loved like nature. I loved textures, colors, sounds, everything creative that was around us. It kind of resonated a bit closer to me. And while some people think I'm a bit nutty or something, I think I went into more in-depth concentration in those areas. And then I used to notice my mom, she used to decorate, the our ceilings in our house using household objects, like she'd trace over a glass to get a particular shape and then paint it, and then maybe another container or something. And I was intrigued by what she was doing. So then I started to draw, and then on TV I'd see like art programs like Tony Hart's Heartbeat and so on, and Blue Peter. And I thought, I'm just going to give it a go, and I'd enter competitions and won the Blue Peter badge. And I
wow,
loved absolutely loved it. And my mum and dad, bless them, they've always supported me, any kind of materials I needed, or if if we were out on trips or something, I'd have my sort of colouring set with me, taking that.
yeah.
And if we were having sleepovers anywhere, sometimes I'd end up like sort of probably sitting aside doodling away at something, and it naturally, I think, was embedded in me, but I didn't realize until I studied it further. So
Yes. So it's run in the family as well.
I think so. I'd say my mom was creative, because she used to also, she had four of us kids to look after, and she, I think at that time, my mum and dad had only just moved out of an extended family living quarters into their own house, and so as she was bringing us up, she ended up getting a job working from home. And she started making handbags, and then you'd see her making other small creative things. And I was thinking, I'm sure this must come from mum then, isn't it? That's where this
Yeah,
might have like sort of resonated back to me, thinking, oh, I like what she's doing, and have a
yeah.
go. So I started making clothes and things like that as well
Wow.
since. So yeah.
Amazing, right? I think, shall we share now with the audience? I think, yeah, the whole world. Actually, we're sharing it now with the whole world. What you do. So here we've got is a slideshow illustrating Nina's doodle art, wonderful, created during the pandemic time. And Nina, please talk us through that.
Okay, so I think the pieces we're looking at are for like people who contacted me, like relatives, friends, and then just people from social media had made contact with me saying that, I've seen your work recently and it's amazing. Is it something that you could create for me? And some were as gifts, some were as memory items for people who had lost people, and others were like keepsake gifts as well. And that's where it kind of started. where after doing my initial sketches, that I started to get more and more interest, and all these different styles of portraits were coming through with different drawing techniques as well.
Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. And what kind of drawing do you like the most, Nina?
Oh, see, I like the impressionist style. I think a lot of people probably prefer the more sort of realistic kind of pencil drawings I'm doing, but I like the scribble art personally myself, and I think that was one of the first pieces I did of my dad. So the marks that I made, they're kind of like quite fast sketch scribble marks rather than like slow techniques of like, you know, light and shade and so on, but these are overlaid on one another, and I think that for me is a bit more expressive. There are artists that have influenced that, I think, that I've studied and enjoyed working and seeing their work through to get to that.
Okay, yeah. We've got another video that will show of Nina's illustrating the beautiful doodle art. Let's have a look at that.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, absolutely beautiful. It's really, I need to clap for that. I need to. Absolutely wonderful, Sissy. I know we had right at the end that, you know, people can message you. We've got also strip running on the bottom that for the audience, it tells you 25% discount, and you can get in touch with Nina. It's Nina Chauhan's creation. And you've got an email address, which is right here, Nina_Chauhan at hotmail.com. So I would say to everyone, please bombard her, email her. And yes, and I know we will come later to that you do a lot bespoke stuff as well, wonderful items. But come back to the drawings. You have actually created those which we have seen, most of them during the pandemic time, right? So please tell us, I mean, the drawing that helped you during the pandemic.
I think the way that they helped me was that at that time we were all quite restricted with the lockdown, where we weren't allowed to go out or we couldn't touch people. I don't think we've been able to hug family members for over a year. You know, and it's quite emotional, because things like that, for me anyway, in particular, are very natural, you know, and I think people who know me will know that I like to be quite sort of like giving and loving in the emotional way with people, whether it's physically or mentally, and or vocally as well. But the lockdown has it's almost stripped a lot of that away, and also restricted us from the freedom of, even when we were told we couldn't go outside, you know, and couldn't do the walks and things. that was one thing I wasn't stopping, though. I thought, my nature walks I absolutely loved, and I was going to continue doing that. But the other side, when you're locked, within four doors or four walls,
Mm.
and you see that you need to make sure that your family's okay as well, because my
Yeah,
son, his life had changed overnight from school, shutting down, no exams.
yeah,
Being cut away from friends and everything, and you see your child, how they're being affected. Your husband's
yeah.
working away, with all the rest of the staff being furloughed and putting all the hours in, so it's affecting him.
Mm.
And I was thinking, we all need to keep strong and positive through this.
Yes,
So whilst we did, stay close knit together, I think my sense of release was where I just picked up a pencil, started drawing, put a couple of drawings on social media, got phenomenal feedback from it, and actually loved the experience of drawing. But then what I got back from people's responses, I thought, wow, this is actually inspiring and making them feel positive as well. And
exactly.
that was where it all just continued and spiraled on. And since then, it's not just about sort of like getting bookings, or it's not a business. It's more about enjoying it for myself, but also for others.
Yes.
Sadly, people have lost people in the pandemic,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've had quite a few commissions which I couldn't actually put on air, but as they're private items. But they were saying,
Yeah.
draw a picture of my father-in-law,
Wow.
and that, and
Yeah.
had them for keepsakes or passed it on to family members. And it's all, I think, this time zone journey that people have something as a keepsake, but also for me, I feel like I've done something for somebody which is a bit positive, even though it's
Yes.
been in this challenging time. So
Yeah, yeah. And I think it's also, as you said, when you put it up, I remember that I did read about this and said I posted a drawing on social media and the response was phenomenal. So with that, it gave you actually, it inspired you even more, isn't it? It gave you another strive to just work even more.
honestly, yeah, at first it was a shock of like, oh my god, like somebody actually likes my drawings after
Wow.
drawing
Why
up
would
this.
you, why would you think that somebody wouldn't like it?
I honestly, I've been one of the. This is another thing, like, because I've had a couple of friends say to me, "You should never have put that pencil down. You should have continued it. Why did you, just stop? Just because yes, you needed to work and get an income,
Yeah.
but maybe you didn't do it in the creative world at that
Yes.
time." But for
Yes.
me, I think it was also a confidence thing, where I think whilst even when I drew at a younger age, and I did do really well in my degree, I've had a really good qualification out of it, I still didn't believe in myself that I could or was capable of creating something that did inspire others, let alone myself. But now I actually love what I do, and I can see that others love it as well. And this is where it gives me that drive to think, well, actually, yes, it is worthy, of what's been created, and it is
Yes.
giving some inspiration.
And I
So,
think we can see that. I mean, I can see how content you are, how, it's so much passion and the love, that your soul actually is like a flower, which just is full
oh,
of, color, and you're so content, and that's so
yeah.
beautiful to see, and which makes you also so happy, it comes out, it shines around you, when you
Oh,
do that. It
thank
is.
you, thank
I
you.
would say it's like the beautiful dress you're wearing with the wonderful color of the flowers.
Thank you. This is again thanks to my son, Mother's Day gift. But yeah, I think
Oh,
I think it all
so
reflects
you
on.
got that from him on Mother's Day.
Yeah, bless his heart. Yeah.
Oh, so beautiful, so gorgeous, and wonderful taste, the young
Oh,
man. Absolutely, hats up.
thank you.
Beautiful.
He's creative himself. Honestly, he sings and plays music, and that's.
Oh,
I think this is.
yes, I remember. Yes, I've seen something there as well, and I think he's also following the mother's footsteps, isn't it?
Oh, bless you. I think he's exceeded my footsteps in what he's doing.
He wouldn't be without you. That he wouldn't be, because it's obviously rooted there.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, bless his heart, he's doing ever so well. He's ended up at music college, doing songwriting and production, and
Good.
he's loving it. Thank God the lockdown's easing down.
Yeah. A family of, art. Yes, absolutely. And let's talk about, when you start, how long, when you start a piece, and how long does it take you to finish
Oh,
it off?
yeah. So, any particular piece could take me anything from about a couple of hours to
Oh,
3 or 4
really?
days, depending on, like, say, how many portraits I'm
What you're
doing.
doing?
sketch, yeah. And
Okay.
also the style. Sometimes I have to compete with the actual initial image that I have, or
Yeah.
sometimes if I don't know certain personalities, then I might just sort of maybe just push the client a little bit to say, oh, you know, can you just send me another couple of pictures, or give them a call, get a feel about them, just to get the vibes of what their personality is like.
Yes.
So that then gets built into expressing it on paper. And others who I may not, I think they can just like, I think, I don't know what it is, it's just like, I know that person, and you know,
Yeah.
and it just gets drawn within a couple of hours. So
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
it's like obviously you put yourself into that what you're going to create now, and you know, whether you talk or whether you actually read something about the person,
yeah,
so that you can get into this, and that's where you put the feelings into that. You know,
that's
it's done with love and feeling.
yeah, I think it's important because we can all draw portraits. Like I think I was saying to you earlier that we're all artists at the end of the day, and we all have our own styles and our own
Yes.
methods of working.
Mm.
But with myself, I think, and like maybe like even like what Picasso and the others did,
Yeah.
they can bring that personality out by doing it in a
True.
specific style and so on. And this is my way, I think, but it would be more where I might try and get to know the person before. And honestly, I've met some amazing people through this, with how I've spoken to them or spoken about their family members or friends
Yeah.
that we're doing for. And it's beautiful. You know, you build that relationship, you put that on paper, you create something, and they just like say, wow, how did you do that? You know, it's
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah. We also have a video of the process how Nina creates her portraits and the doodle art. Let's have a
Oh,
look at that one.
okay.
Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Give us a little bit more about this particular item.
So this piece, just last week, I don't know if you know about the celebration called Mahashivratri.
Hmm.
So it's about one of the Hindu deities, and it's celebrated where there's a ritual that takes place on the
Yeah.
evenings, and it's with Lord Shiva, who is there to sort of protect you, give you health, give you wealth, and also take you forward to new beginnings in a positive way. And that day, it was Mahashivratri, and I was busy working, and then I thought, do you know, I haven't put anything on social media, and I think a lot of my friends know me that I'm on social media. And so I was like, what can I put that would be, you know, something related to Mahashivratri, and you know, I don't know what to do. My time was limited, and then I had my break from work, and I just quickly sketched that out, and I thought, yeah, let's do something what I've been doing at the moment, so it's current about what I'm up to, but it's also
Hmm.
like a special day that we're celebrating today, and that's how that got created there.
Yes. And when you say social media, what's your page, or have you got a particular name on it?
Oh yeah, so I'm currently on Facebook and on Instagram, and my main accounts are under Nina Chauhan, so you can access me
Okay.
on there. And then the sister pages that I've added on would be under Nina's underscore doodle art. So if you want to see any of my creations,
Yeah.
pop in on
Yeah.
Facebook or on Instagram under Nina's.
We will make sure, we're going to make sure that we're going to, you know, show more about your art. And again, I would like everyone to, you know, make a note that you can see that Nina's, how you can get in touch. She's got also the Facebook page and Instagram with on Nina Chauhan, and you will get 25 discount. It's a special offer which she's giving it for especially the Asian Arts Festival being here. And again, we've got, if you would like to get in touch with her via email, you've got her email address, nina_chauhan@hotmail.com, right? Right. Do you think that art is something which you have, or sometimes hidden, or sometimes you need to learn?
I think it could be all three actually. So first and fundamentally, I feel we all have it. We all have some kind of creativity within ourselves and some form of artistic interest. If we look around us, around the world, I think art is everything. It's from nature to synthetic things, like the way your sink is designed, to what the leaves, the veins designed on the leaves and flowers look like. It's there, and I think for us as human beings, I think it depends on how much interest we have in specific areas
Yeah.
that can allow us to explore the creative side, to develop it further if we want to. So I think we've all got it embedded in us. It's just bringing it out and expressing it in the best way we want to.
It's something to actually surprisingly, or you're surprising yourself that you think, wow, I was able, or I could do this, that's in me.
Yeah. So
And
drawings, I felt that, with the sketches,
yeah,
portraits, because whilst I love life drawing, before, and still life, and I think life drawing, it was brilliant. But when I started the portraits, it was like, whoa, this is like, I've taken it slightly different to how, at a different level to how I was doing the life drawings, but I've loved it, and been able to express it in a different way. So yeah.
okay. So, when it comes to, let's, about the prices, does it depend on the size? Does it depend on how much work you had to put in? So how are these, calculated?
So the pricing would be variant on, firstly, how many portraits are in a specific drawing, according, again, to the size of the image. So if it's like, I don't know, for example, like say an A4 sheet or something like this, then that would be one price. But say if I had two portraits and it was on A3, something like that, then that would be a separate price on top again. I wouldn't say it would be double the price, because I would work it according to, say, how much, basically it's mainly by the people, really, because even by detail, I'm not sort of overpricing it or anything in any way to say, well, that's got intricate patterns on the top or something that I need to make
Yeah.
sure it's a bit longer. It would just
Yeah.
be number of people, really. So that
Yes.
works.
So not only that, we've got the 25% discount here that Nina is giving you through, obviously, the Asian Arts Festival. And as I said, it's amazing, great support. You can actually, it's depend on how much or how many portraits you would like to, and Nina will actually then negotiate. Simple, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
And these are bespoke, and I could see, Nina, I mean, when I looked at the pictures, you put up pictures as well, and then your drawing, it's just amazing, because often you get that when somebody draws, there is a difference. You always get a difference. And often people will come to say, oh, I've got, so, you did more, my ears look bigger, or my nose looks bigger or smaller. That's what I have come across. Often people used to say, nice drawing. And I would say, that really is nice. Oh, where did you get this? I said, yeah, it's nice. But you know what? My nose is too big, or this is like, but with yours, I could have seen it. I mean, and those, what you actually send it to me, absolutely is so accurate. Absolutely beauty. And the softness you put it in through the drawing, it's just, of course, I mean, I love to look at the drawing more than maybe someone's taken a selfie.
Bless you. Oh, thank you very much. I'm really touched for you to say that.
But it's the fact. It's the fact, and it's not everyone's got it, and I'm really, I love it, and I'm honored as well, that, and very happy at the same time. Very happy that actually, through our wonderful project, the Asian Arts Festival, we can bring out and show and so many different people with their amazing art.
Oh, thank you so much. It's so true, isn't it? There's different styles of art as well.
Yes.
And this is why I was like quite, like really touched when I sort of thought, would you accept me? Because I thought it was just like performance arts that the Asian art
Oh,
might
yes.
looking
Yeah.
forward to it. When you said yes, like we'll definitely be featuring you, I was just like, oh my God, that was amazing.
Yeah. Because you've seen it, the website, and then it's like the workshop classes, you've got fitness, you've got everything. So, and also our exhibitors, you see that. And that's why, it's an Asian Arts Festival, and that name is massive. So our platform, I think, and I feel just it's an honor to have that massive platform and having people like you joining us and showing and illustrating such an amazing art. I think we could have not been talking enough. We've got some other work which would be beautiful that we could let's see more of Nina's creation, and these products can be purchased as seen or made to be bespoke designs. So let's go on that then.
Oh, I think is that based on the work yes. So these are the bracelets that I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
I support Acorns Children's Hospice with the handmade bespoke bracelets. So you could either order to like say if you want specific styles or charms included, or I could bulk make a whole set that I already have set up. I've done some for weddings as well, which they've given us favours.
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 huge orders of 150 of each of the rakris that I did, and then Raksha Bandhan, some people use it for that, some as friendship bands, some as like just for themselves. They like the arts with it, and they're all
Okay.
different variations. So we, some have got bells on them,
Yes.
some have got beads.
How long does it take you to make these? Like one or,
Again, I would say depending on how many beads are going on and so on.
Oh, okay.
So it could be anything from I don't know about 20 minutes to it could take a little bit longer. But generally, yeah, the smaller ones, like say for the Raksha Bandhan, like the Orm ones, they don't take that long. They're about 10
Okay.
minutes.
Great.
But
Right.
yeah,
What so what else have we got? We've got
we have the
oh, these are the craft. Yes.
yeah. So these are inspirational greeting cards. So at the front, it's got my doodle art design. So it's got different kind of drawings on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the back, I've got inspirational quotes, like say from maybe Mahatma Gandhi or
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay.
and they can be used for any purpose because they're blank on the inside. So
Blank.
they can give
Very neutral then. Mm-hmm.
yes, yeah. So like one of the quotes I've got in there is inhale
Mm-hmm.
positivity, exhale negativity.
Mm-hmm.
Another one could be like the Ganesh one could be, we are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never
Oh.
leaves. And that's the
So
Buddhist wisdom quote.
right. So the quotes you just separately write them at the back of the card.
That's right. They're on the back. So it could be relative to somebody who wants to give something to somebody who may,
Yes.
wants a
Okay.
bit of that kind of vibe, or just general. Yeah. So,
Okay. Right. Next one. What do we have next?
and then
Oh,
yeah,
the
it's the
t-shirts.
yoga vest. So the yoga
Ah.
vest, this was it initially got created as a commission from where I work at with the health company Juice Master, and we
Uh-huh.
have yoga instructors and clients who come out and they were loving them and buying them. But I've continued that on in the charity work as well. So I actually sell them as bespoke yoga vest tops for anybody who might like to buy one. And they come in like 4 different colours, but I think the colour variations can change from time to time. And
Okay.
it's got an inspirational quote saying, "Get out of your head and into your mind, into your soul." Sorry, into your soul.
I was trying to read it now. Thanks for reading it out.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What else have we got here? Oh,
So
yes.
this is when I have run it as the charity store. So this is at one of the events at one of the school fairs. But honestly, generally over the year, you'd probably see me out at about 4 or 5 different events. It could be parties, it could be festivals, or like school fairs like this. And this is where some of my products are sold. So if you like things like this, you could maybe buy as a sort of grouped item set, like the card, the bracelet, and a vest top, or you could buy them separately. But if you
Right.
get in touch, I can help you with that as well.
And there are some sweet bags out there. Do you do these as well?
Yes, so the sweet
Oh,
corn.
wow.
And
Don't tell me, Nina. You do this filthy. Oh, gosh. Is there anything what you don't do? Absolutely amazing. Oh, gosh.
oh, they're just little add-ons. And then for the vegetarians, or like, say the health,
Oh,
got nut
wow.
cones as well, so nuts and seeds and stuff like that as well. So and dried fruit.
Absolutely. I have to clap. I have to clap for this. Absolutely. It's fantastic. It
Oh,
is phenomenal. It's absolutely fantastic. That's why I said, is there anything, there's the sweet bag sitting there? That's what the first thing, maybe just like feel like having one. All, it's, I think they definitely love to support you. And otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do that. That's
honestly,
why
they're
you're so content.
amazing. Yeah, they're amazing. My husband, honestly, some of the events he's helped me to drag all these, bags
Yeah.
and suitcases around. And Dylan, bless him, I've made him stand on stalls, saying, "Come on, Dylan, let's get on there." And so, yeah, they've been
Yeah.
brilliant. We've got loads of
Yeah.
family and friends who chip in as well, so they are
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Wow. What are your ambitions with your art?
Oh God! So, obviously, at the moment, I work full time for a health company, and with the lockdown, I was on flexi furlough and so on. So it gave me a bit of time to do this. But at the same time, I've now loved it so much that I'm not going to stop. So I think I will continue drawing and sketching as I am at the moment. But I'd love to eventually, when time allows and when lockdown eases, maybe consider doing workshops for
Okay.
groups, just to get it out there, because I think the more creative we get, the more inspiring it is, not just for yourself but for everyone. It's good. And
Mm,
the number of people
mm.
say, "Oh, I can't draw, or I can't make bracelets, or I don't know how to design vests."
Yeah, yeah.
You can, and I'll show you, the starter, and then
You
you
can,
can.
yeah, that's really good that you're actually then starting, yeah, you're helping others already, and passing on your art, which
Yeah,
is, as a teacher, you're passing on knowledge and you passing on your art. That is a blessing. It's absolutely, wonderful to see. And I will again urge everyone and whoever's watching at the moment, and even once, you've got the video, our recording, do pass it on to your family members, to people, to friends, let it go around, let the whole world know, let people know, especially okay, in the UK, that Nina is here. And how you can get in touch, we have already mentioned. Her Facebook and Instagram is on Nina Chauhan. And here we've got the slide running here on the bottom. That is Nina Chauhan's creation, and also the 25% discount. Haven't said that. She's happy for negotiation, for more, as much you're going to do. And you can see how wonderful soul Nina is, and she loves what she's doing. You can't see any difference with the sketches, but if you give her a picture, you will see how accurate she's going to make it. So I'm just so amazed. That's why I want to share it, and I want to make sure that everybody will know and have to know what you're doing. So, and also to get in touch is Nina_Chauhan at hotmail.com. That is, I think everybody should know that. And do share this recording, guys, I want to tell you. So, and yes, it's bespoke. If you need something, it needs to be personalized. She's the right person. She's the right person. And capturing our loved ones, or certain things, any particular memory, to capture it, I think that's the best way to do it. That's the most beautiful way to do it, I think. And, it's on the right place, isn't it?
thank you so much. I think it's nice to have something unique, isn't it? And I'm happy to
Unique,
work
absolutely
with
unique, absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. The way you're doing it, it's unique. And I think let's come on to that wonderful Garba dance. This is also what you do. That is a little bit hidden,
There
but
was
still quite expressive. Yes. Tell us
a
about that, your Garba ladies.
Oh, so I'm part of a group of dance girls, and we're called GRS Garba Ladies, which is part of our local community, which is Gujarati Rajput Samaj. Now we've been set up for, I think it's nearly 40 years as a community, but for the dance group,
Mhm.
like over the years, like random dances would have been, sort of made, practiced, and then rehearsed, and then performed. And it was, I think, over the last 5 years that we had a group of girls who were regularly dancing, and suddenly we were getting an interest to perform externally out of the community. So I kind of like stepped in to look after the girls and coordinate how we would run the Garba dances. And we've had two wonderful coordinators. There was Priti Padiyar, and then at the moment it's Archana Mehta. Fantastic choreographers who have helped us. Although we work as a group and a team, they've really sort of brought us out further with the way that these dances have been created. They're folk dances, so it's like Gujarati, like clap dancing, and then there's stick dances that we do. It could be anything from like 8 girls in a group.
And how long have you been doing this as well?
So this has been ongoing. I think we're into our 5th year or something, as far as I remember.
Oh, wow, 5 years already.
Yeah, so about, I think it's.
And how many Garba ladies are you?
In the group overall,
Yeah.
we've got, I think it's about 30 plus even, because some of our the mature aunties and them who join us, sometimes they're in this as well, but we rotate, or I think depending on everyone's commitment, certain people will join us on some dances and then others will join us on other dances. And this is the main thing that we work to, where we don't want it to be too strict. We don't push any of the girls to like sort of work in a regimented way or anything, but we do need the commitment, especially if we've got performances booked. But the main thing is to have fun and to exercise whilst we're practicing.
We've got one performance video, and I think we would love to share that with everyone here. Yes?
Oh, excellent.
All right. Okay.
Oh. lot. Well, my girls.
Absolutely. Amazing, beautiful, all of you. I was actually trying to look where you are, but I couldn't.
So I think the other girls did it more justice than me. They're just beautiful.
Yes,
So,
yeah,
no, thank you. Oh, we have
absolutely
fun.
amazing.
Yeah, can't wait for a lot
Yes,
to end and get back to it. So,
yeah. Nina, it's an absolutely pleasure having you with us and giving us today the time. And then we were actually also exploring so many amazing things about you. And once again, if you would like to get in touch with Nina, email address is the slide on the bottom, Nina_Chauhan@hotmail.com. And her Facebook page and Instagram is under Nina Chauhan, simply, as her name is. And don't forget 25% discount on whatever you're going to get, a sketch from her for obviously the Asian Arts Festival. And thank you for that, offering us, Nina. So I would really urge, get in touch and let's get something, just personalized, bespoke for yourself.
oh, bless
So
you. Thank you. Honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I cannot, thank you and Bobby enough for this and the Asian Arts Festival. What you do is amazing. So I feel honoured to be part of it. Thank you so much. It's been amazing. So
thank you, Nina. Thanks a lot. But before you go, a message of hope from your side for all and everyone.
oh, I would just say that we all go through challenging times, and I think the challenges are set there to see how we can guide ourselves out of them. But the best thing to do is stay positive and never feel that you're alone. We're all here for each other. I've met people that I would never have known through what I do, and that's not just with the sketches and drawings, the doodle arts, the bracelets, the vest tops, the cards, and everything. But the people that you meet, there's a reason why that's happening, and never feel that you can't get through any challenges or troubles either through finding things to get yourself out through, like I use the creative method, but also to reach out to people. That's what this is about. It's not just about us.
Yes.
We're in it together. So
Get together. Thank you so much, Nina. God bless you. And carry on doing what you're doing. It's absolutely amazing. And look after yourself. Thanks a
thank
lot.
you so much. Take care. Thank you. God
Take
bless.
care. Bye-bye. God bless.
Bye.
A wonderful soul, Nina Chauhan. And you could see how many beautiful things she can create. And just get in touch with her. You know everything. We've given all the information out. And please do share this recording, especially so people can see and capture things, especially for the loved ones. And with that, in behalf of Bobby Bola and the Culture Unite team, I would like to thank you for joining us today again. And remember, every exit has an entry somewhere. Every end has a new beginning. Every dark cloud has a silver lining. Stay positive as life means possibilities. And I will be back very soon with another interesting artist and have another interview. So until then, stay safe, look after yourself, and much of